What's up guys, Weather Wednesday, coming at you with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today we are beginning the Thor fusion. And of course, because it's a fusion, we have to do some champion training, even if you don't have champions that you particularly want to train. You gotta do it. So, my plan today is to show you how we can finish this champion training event without using any energy. Because fusions need a lot of energy, and if you're not careful with your resources, it can mean using a lot of gems. But if you do this one thing, this one little trick, you can save all that energy, save it for more important things, more difficult things, such as dungeon divers, which is probably my least favorite part of a fusion. Now, of course, you need shards. That's the hardest part, particularly for an early game player. The hardest part of a fusion is getting enough shards. But the most annoying part to me, as a end game, late game player, is dungeon divers. So I want to save that energy, I want to save those gems, but I still need to be able to do champion training. Now, this is a champion training event, so unlike a champion training tournament, you don't get points for using books or ascending or anything like that. You only get them from leveling and ranking up your champions. So the way to do that is to go to your tavern and to use these brews that I've been saving for weeks and weeks and weeks. Now, luckily in the last fusion, I was able to personally skip one of the champion training events or tournaments. I forget which kind it was, but I did enough summoning that I didn't have to do it. So I have even more brews than normal, but I love using brews. And you will need some silver. Obviously, you're going to need silver because you need silver for just about everything in the game. But you're going to need silver. So what you're going to do, I've got a lot of food. I got a lot of chickens in my reservoir here. So I've just been leaving them there. And what I'm going to do is 1 stars and the 2 stars can be important, but they're not that important. What I do with the 1 stars is I actually feed them directly into 2 stars. So say I'm going to take Dampier here, and we're going to turn her from a 2 star to a 3 star. What I'm going to do is I'm going to not use the maximum brews. I'm going to use 4 brews, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 1-star champions, and I'm going to feed that. And there we have ourselves a leveled up 2-star champion, and then I'm going to just directly feed a couple of 2 stars there. Now, when we have our 3-star champion, things are going to be a little bit different. It is going to take, once I get to the brews, it's going to take 11 brews to level them up. Now we have level 30 champion. Now what you might be doing, I mean, of course you can use your chickens if you want to, but what you might be doing is just feeding more 3-star champions. But we don't want to do that yet. What we want to do is we're going to want to take a 3-star champion, and we're going to do this 3 times. We're going to put in 1, 2 brews. That's going to take them up to level 15, and we're going to get some points for that leveling up. And now this is going to be a chicken that we use. So we're going to do this 3 times. We're going to scroll back up, get another 3-star champion. Scroll back down, 2 brews. Just 2 brews, getting to level 15. Oh, not max. Anybody else hit the wrong button all the time? 2 brews, level 15. And we'll do it 1 more time. Don't worry, we will be getting more 3-star champions from leveling up our 2-star champions. So we won't run out. We'll go 1, 2, there we have it. We have our 3 chickens. We'll go back here. We'll take one of our leveled up to 30 champions, and we will go find our level 15 champions. And now we will sacrifice them. Okay, now we've got a 4-star champion. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take any 4-star champion. Let's say we're gonna take Gaelic, and actually let's take an unleveled one. Let's go back. We'll go back to Dampier. She is unleveled. We will fully max her with brews. It's gonna take 24 brews. That's why you need a lot of brews. Take her up to level 40. Now we need to upgrade her rank. Now we don't have enough, well, actually we do have enough chickens. We could just do chickens again, but instead we're gonna do the same trick, but we're gonna level up some of our 4-star champions. So let's find a 4-star champion, and let's see. I'm gonna have to make a new 4-star champion so that we start at the level 0. This time I will use my regular chickens just to make this quicker. So this time I'll take the chickens. Just use those. You can use those if you want. And now, okay, we have a 4-star champion. And this time, everybody's numbers are probably gonna be a little bit different. But I'm gonna take him to 5 brews, level 23, level 22. 5 brews, level him up, and now he's a chicken at level 23. And so we're gonna do that to some more 4-star champions. But some of these have already leveled up just a little bit, just from daily quests and stuff like that. So I'll take a Gaelic, and I will get him to approximately level 23. Let's see what it takes. Let's see what 4 brews does. I'm going to just throw in a 1-star champion and get him to level 22. So it doesn't have to be perfect. If you've already leveled something up from normal champion training or something, it's not that big of a deal. And let's see here. Who else do we have? We got a Cold Heart. Don't worry, I've already leveled up some Cold Hearts on my account. So I'm not sacrificing anything I need here. And we'll go ahead and just throw 5 brews on her anyway. And we'll level her up. And we'll need to do 1 more. And we're almost there. Need 1 more. I'll take Torix. I'll level him up. Once again, 5 brews on your level, or on your 4-star food. And now we can take our Dampier and we can feed her that 4-star food. Make sure that you're not using any champions that you actually want to keep. Be careful. Don't do something dumb. And now, obviously I'm not leveling up Dampier to level 6. I'm not maxing her out. I'm not going to use her. I wonder if anybody has ever used her for anything. Anything in the game. So what? And I've got, it looks like several of these 5-star chickens already prepared just for this. But I'm going to go down and once again get my brews. This time, went too far. This time I'm going to use 7 brews. Maybe some other people have different numbers. I'm comfortable with 7 brews, getting her up to level 26, and now she's a chicken. And so I can do this with all of my chickens, because obviously I'm not leveling these up to keep them. And, if you're early game, you're probably not going to want to do this because you actually have a lot of champions that you want to level up and you don't want to be wasting your brews. You probably need to be doing the champion training the normal way, just so you're not wasting resources. But when you get toward the late game, you kind of have these resources sitting there, and maybe you don't always want to level up. You know, you can only level up so many champions on your account. There's only so much room. So you might as well do this. Feels like a waste. It feels like a waste to be putting brews into a champion that you're just going to be using for food. But it actually saves you resources in the long run, particularly when you get late mid game. So there we go. And so, as you can see, we've made some progress here. We'll go to our champion training event and see where we are at. And we've already got 1,094 points. You saw just how easy that was to get to 1,094 points. And we only need 6,100. So we're 1/6 of the way there. Only took a few minutes. And so now what I'm going to do is I am going to do the rest of this real quick. And we'll be back with the results, and we'll see if I had enough. You look at that, in the 33rd minute of recording, I am all done with champion training event. Now, personally, that was very easy for me. I'm probably going to go after that void shard and maybe that legendary book as well. I'm going to have to think about that. But look, it took about half an hour to do all of that work. And now I have those champion fragments. And what did it take me? Well, it took me like something, 4 million silver maybe? Which, you know, if you're low on silver, be aware of that. But there is a spider event right now, spider tournament. So I'll be getting that back. And look at my tavern. I still have a lot of brews left. I didn't do the math, but if you look at it, 450, 500, 700, I still have nearly 1,000 brews left. Now I did start with a high amount, so I probably... I just did the quick math. I think I started with around 1,500 brews, and now I've got nearly 1,000. So let's say 600 brews. About 600 brews, depending on what kind of chickens you have available to you. Now, if you're low on chickens, of course, check to see if you have a lot of mystery shards. You can turn 1 stars into 2 stars, 2 stars into 3 stars, etc. Personally, I still happen to have a lot of chickens from the last time that I pulled ancient shards about a month ago, because I just kept them because I wasn't really doing champion training for the last month or so. And so there you have it. Pretty easy. Now, that did kind of hurt my wrist a little bit doing that for a half an hour, so I suggest doing that in chunks if you're not making a video for Raid Shadow Legends, or maybe doing it on your phone. Maybe it's a little bit easier on your wrist there. So that does take a little bit of work there, but hey, I used 0 energy for that. Nothing, just brews and silver. Not too bad. So that's it. Good luck with the Thor fusion. If you're thinking about whether or not you should do it, you should do it. Do it. If you can at all possible, do it. In any way, do it, do it, do it. You won't regret it, I don't think. That's it for me today. I'm Weiler Wednesday. Good luck with your shard opening this weekend. If you are about to pull some shards, I know that I am. And good luck with your Thor fusion. I hope this helped. If it did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video, and I will check you out for more Raid Shadow Legends content. See ya.